Morning, guys. We'll start here in 2 minutes. Questions, ticker, some in the comment box. We'll get to them shortly. Good morning, good morning. What's up, YouTube? What's up, Instagram? Gonna rain on you today, Dad? Golf in the rain? Nah, the market can only go up. Didn't you know that? It's only going straight up. There's no bubble here. Every single indicator says we're overbought, but that doesn't mean shit. It's an institutional trap for retailers. Retailers, if you buy now, you're going to be the liquidity exit for big money. So go ahead and buy at these all-time highs. We'll talk about it in a second, guys. We'll start in like 30 seconds. Yeah, you can buy the ETF. I like buying physical silver, though, better. SLV, is that the one you're talking about? All right, guys, remember, on my live, you can click share to let people know, your friends know that you're watching me live, and maybe they'll come join. If you do that to help me out. Let's talk about it. All right, guys, let's get into it. Good morning. Happy Wednesday, May 6th, 2026. What data did we have today? Let's move this over. Wednesday, 8:15 ADP, 9:30, nothing. Tomorrow's initial jobless claims. Friday's non-farm payrolls. So those are going to be important. Let's look at the oscillators. The NIMO is just fucking neutral. We got plenty of room. Up. Yeah. Plenty of room to go up, guys. Yeah. Didn't you know that? Oh, it can only go up. All right. NAMO is at 14. Plenty of room to go up. Yeah. Probably head to 30,000, I'd imagine. And the VIX, without looking at it, I'm guessing is 17 or 18. Let's look. Well, imagine that. 17.38. Spot on. So solid buying. Yeah. There are no air brakes in the markets right now. Just buy every dip. All right, let's get into it. So I'll talk about my future. Right now did you guys all see this 4 a.m. candle? This was crazy on everything. 4:45 a.m. Insanity. And then last night, too. 2 big spikes. Trump announcement that made me speculating that a deal may be near. I think the repercussions for the economy are horrible, guys. With oil and supply chains being this disrupted, even when the war ends, you look at how's your grocery shopping going, dude? It's brutal my way. $6 a gallon per gas. Groceries are up probably 30% because I always buy the same stuff. Yeah, so we are long bias off the 7,300 diamond here. 73.15 above the VWAP. Next trade available, guys, is going to be a long at 73.42 for 10 points, and there's room inside the high. So let's wait for those conditions to meet or to occur. RTY is in a mean reversion box. As you can see, it ran the entire width of the box and now is at the bottom where that VWAP exists. You could potentially buy here. This is a B setup VWAP trade here, guys. You're getting volume in. So if you like this, my RTY, Russell 2000 traders, here's your setup. You'd buy if we close above this, and then you put a stop loss below the piercing wick. Now look, it hasn't closed above it. We are on the 5-minute time frame, and then you run it for 5 to 10 points. Now the problem with a long here is we talk about that. If you add the matrix to your chart, you automatically get these fields. This is a very heavy support and resistance field. So I think, normally on a read like this, you could take 10. I think 5's conservative. So you could be 1-to-1 on your risk reward ratio. Otherwise, the next long read is the A plus setup is 28.92, and then you have the same problem. You're compressed because that's actually a mean reversion sell. When you're in these boxes, you see red and green, you can go either way. However, we are long bias, guys, so we're looking for longs. Again, these things can only go up. We never sell off, so you trade what we see. The NASDAQ kicked me out of my short on, for those guys that were following me on my short, this candle right here. I was hunting 200 points. It paid as much as 100, and I told everybody that took the trade yesterday, like it pays 70, but I was looking for a little bit higher beta bounce down. So those that took 70 did well. Those that took 100 did well. Hunting 200 like I did, didn't do well. Because, whoops, can't see that Instagram. Because that's where I was kicked out. Because, the NAS can only go up, right? So, and now it's selling down. We are long bias above 28,333. Here's the VWAP. Next trade set up long will be here. If we sell off, guys, we're going to be trading against the bias, which are going to be tough. So we're going to, if it seems like bias is going to run against us, we're going to take these mean reversion shorts. YM is coming out of the box almost exactly like RTY. Guys, this was a short signal here. This was a beautiful short signal. Some of my YM traders, did you take that? Let me know, chat. Jenny, I don't know if I'd buy NASDAQ. I would wait for the cross. It may discount a little bit. Guys, it ran really strong overnight in London and Asia. So there may be a lot of profit taking today, which means selling. We'll see. But that was a beautiful right here. And normally we take that for 100 points. Let me see if there was 100 points there. Close of that candle. Oh, 153 points, as a matter of fact. What a great signal. Hint, hint, version 3 of the Matrix might have that signal in it. Yeah, we're working diligently behind the scenes for version 3 of the Matrix. So the Matrix is my Cadillac program with this proprietary motor. Really savage on the 5-minute, but we're developing it out also for swing traders who can't stare at the charts on 5 minutes. So really exciting shit. So there's YM. Let's look at gold. Gold is long bias. It is selling down. Tested the VWAP. You could have VWAP traded here. It went from VWAP to key level. My guess is it's going to be trapped. My traders, we've been trapped in this box how many times at New York Open? Is that going to happen again? We are long bias. You're hunting longs above 46.57. And how about my swing traders? Look, guys, I told my swing traders, and on my weekend update, if you watched it, to buy right there. Man, how's that for profit? Right? I put a weekend update out on YouTube. This weekend I couldn't. My admin was traveling, but I did put it in my groups. So if you follow me in my groups, you've got access to the Vimeo link. But called that a buy, guys. The buy zone on the swing trade, and it's paid out. I mean, if you bought here and you're still in it, you need to lock in at least 100, 150 points. I mean, don't get greedy here. All right, let's look at oil, and I'm gonna get your questions. Get those questions ready. Get those questions ready. All right. Oil sold off strongly on the news that there's going to be a deal, and now it's going to buy it all the way back. It's going to buy it all the way back, guys. The Trump administration charts are always a V. No matter what it does, it gives it all the way back. If it sells off, it gives it all the way back. Just how it is. Because Trump says something and everybody believes it, and then Iran says something that it didn't occur, and then Iran says something, and Trump comes out and says that's not true. This is all speculative moving, guys. 100%. And beyond that, it's manipulation, right? Don't you think for 1 minute that folks inside of his administration didn't place shorts right there? If you don't think that happened, you are a fool. They 100% placed shorts before he tweeted that. So, all right, guys, let's get to your questions. Let me see. Yeah, I was on record saying Biden was a piece of shit, and I'll be on the record saying I don't like Trump either. So don't get your panties in a bunch, folks. I don't like either one of them. YouTube, what you got? You guys asking about the VWAP trade here? It has to close above. So no, it's not a VWAP buy until it closes above. So there you go. Hades. Yeah, isn't that, how many times have we done that, Hades? Like we miss it by a point. I mean, what I missed yesterday. We were trading something, I missed it by like 1 point and it would paid massively. It's just how it is. What about gold VWAP? Well, let's look. Yeah, why not? Right, there's the first touch. You can buy in around the VWAP. So your stop loss, if you want to, you could go. So, but remember, this is a sticky field, but we've touched the key level twice. So you could hunt 5 or 10 here. So there's 10, and put your stop loss below that wick. So yeah, 1-to-1, 10 points. Entry right around 79 or 80. That's how I trade that VWAP. Yep, that's gold right there. All right, let's look at see what you got. Instagram. Guys, I'm here to help the community. Let people know that I'm here. You can hit that share button. And I have a consistent 100 people. Seems like every day, but try to get that grown out, right? Scrolling through your questions. ISLN. Is that a ticker? I don't think that's one I've heard of. Oh, is this? Oh, that's the one you're talking about trading? Okay, instead of SLV. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's iShares. I mean, iShares is decent. It's an ETC, not an ETF. Let me see this on the daily. Look into the implications of ETC over ETF. I don't know it off the top of my head. It's going to function slightly different. If you want an ETF, SLVs are a popular one. But you're going to see, the charts are identical, right? Let's see what you guys got here. Yeah, Dave, we can only go higher, Dave. Didn't you know that? AMD. Look at you guys coming with tickers. Good job, guys. Yep, don't buy it here. Listen, I said this earlier. On all this tech stuff running, you are the liquidity exit on a blow off top if you buy now. Institutions are hoping, like what was the stat I read? Like there's been 145 million or billion, I don't know, it was a large amount of, in these run-ups put in by retailers, not institutions. Actually, the data is showing institutions are prepping to sell. So in order for them to sell, they have to have buyers, and that's you. That's you if you buy now. So if you get FOMO or fear of missing out and buy now at these levels, you're going to be the liquidity exit. And the fat cats are going to be laughing all the way home, sending love letters to Donald Trump for thinking for the Trump pump. But look, guys, so if you own this, of course you don't buy it now, but I'd get your stop loss right below this pivot here. See how it gapped up? See how it gapped? So remember, gaps create support and resistance. Watch this. There's the gap. Did a complete pivot in it. So you put your stop loss right below that if you own it now. 309. If price moves up, get below this candle at 338. Start locking in profits. Yeah, so Raj, you can message me on Instagram if you have anything specific about it. Let's see here. Yeah, I mean, the markets will sell off. And it's probably going to be at the time the war ends. You're going to see a massive spike and then a sell-off profit taking. I mean, IonQ's earnings today and you want an entry? Don't enter that. I hate trading earnings. Yeah, so look at that. Trade plan paid, guys. The one I put out, IPO to all-time high anchored VWAP. Congratulations. I had a lot of people take this trade, and it paid. Paid the first time, right? It's paid a second time. And look where I told everybody put the stop loss, right? If you stayed in on that tap in my groups, right, there's a stop loss, right? So you can still chase it here. If you want to, if you're worried about earnings and you want to lock in more profit, put it right behind yesterday's or today's low, right? In case the earnings sells off, because it can happen. I've seen double beats sell the market, and I've seen double hits buy the market, like, which doesn't make any sense, right? But if we close, and you can see it's up here pre-market. This is the run into earnings. I would get behind this wick here, guys. Yeah, I don't trust it. I don't trust earnings. I'm not saying the stock, so be careful to lock in profits. But if it closes up here, that's a buy signal off the all-time anchored VWAP. If you can get it back close to 47 or 48, wait for that discount. Yeah, exactly, Shiraz, where they place poly-market bets, the insiders from the administration. Let's see what else you got. What's up, Harsh? QBTS. Yeah, this one kicked me out. I made 300% on it, but I got kicked out right there because I was playing defense below this IPO anchored VWAP, which is also the buy signal. And you can see the trade plan I built for everybody. It's still in, right? And I said move that stop loss right below that pivot swing. This is a nice break of structure, right? You gotta be careful. This could be a double top, right? So, which is an M formation. If we get rejection right here, and then it breaks this neckline, it's going to sell off. So you got to watch that. I mean, this is daily. We've got probably a week or so before that happens, but more than likely it's going to touch that all-time high anchored VWAP, which I think is a good TP1. Guys, if you watch my videos I put out on the weekend, I clearly highlighted this. Once it touches this and you want to stay in it, you need to raise your stop loss. All right, we are in a bullish, bearish period. If we break above that all-time high anchored VWAP, you're going to see this purple line cross. It's hard to see it, that burgundy line, and that'll be a bullish period. So it's about fostering the trade. If anything in specific you need help with, you know how to find me. And guys, you can click the link in my bio, free Discord. If you ever come up with a question that I don't answer here or you think of later, I will always look at answer them for you. Zeta. Man, look at you guys coming with the tickers. There's the all-time high anchored VWAP. I've done this one before. Right there. It's getting rejected. So you're getting compression between this IPO anchored VWAP at 17 and resistance at 18.29. It needs to close above that or hold above this one to be a buy. It's trapped right between the two. Let me look at what we got here. Yeah, Evgeny, CL's going to climb. It's going to be. How many times we've seen? Name the last time we haven't seen a full V on any drop or any climb. I dare you. Everything's been a full V correction. Catalyst on catalyst, catalyst on catalyst, manipulation, 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 manipulation. Welcome to this administration. BBAI. And guys, if you're pro-Trump and your panties are in a bunch because I'm bad-mouthing the son of a bitch, get over it. Right? I'm a libertarian. I like a lot of stuff he does policy-wise, but I think he's a fucking jackass. So, I thought Biden was a jackass, so I think most of the government's jackasses. So, I want him out of my life. But I'm gonna call a spade a spade. So if that hurts your feelings, you don't have to show up, right? I was very vocal about the inflation that Biden created, and I'm very vocal about the inflation because it affects my family's wallet, and I know it affects your wallet. If we don't hold these people accountable for the bullshit they do, then they're just going to keep doing it. Yeah, so anyway, BBI's buy signal right here, like around $4, if you can stay in a trade, and then you can put your stop loss at $1, see if you can run it up to that all-time high anchored VWAP, if not further. All right, guys. Hey, thanks for joining in. I'll be here tomorrow at 9 a.m. Come trade with me. I've had actually a very good week. Outside of my swing trade in NQ, I've actually had a pretty good week. I have to see my P&L for the week. I think I'm kind of break even, actually. So, and because that was a pretty significant swing trade. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Come join me. Links in the bio. Otherwise, I'll see you tomorrow, 9 a.m. top of the hour. Have a good one, guys.